Hey guys, welcome back. For today's video, I have my Perfume Diaries video, and I'm going to be updating you guys on half of my November perfume tray. So if you are interested in the fragrances that I wore for the month of November, quick reviews, perfume talk, and girl time, just keep on watching. How are you guys doing? I feel like I haven't filmed in forever. Maybe to you it might not feel like I have been gone because I do because I do my videos. I take one day to film. So for the most part, you guys will see more of me, but the last time I filmed was almost 2 weeks ago. So I feel a little rusty. I don't know why. It's been crazy lately. Craziness. But my girls got sick. We keep getting like this virus. It's like a cold, but then it messes up your stomach so bad. That's all I'm gonna say. So it's been rough. We're finally better. And I'm gonna share with you guys the fragrances that I have been enjoying for November because through it all, I have been smelling good. Okay. So I do have a lot that are loves that I cannot wait to share with you how much I am loving them. I have one that I'm kind of like so about it. I don't know how I feel about it yet. And then I have three that might be leaving the collection, and it's very hard for me because I love this one perfume that I'm gonna talk about. It kind of has like a little bit of sentimental value to it just because it was like my first pretty expensive perfume purchase. I have always purchased designer perfume. Before I started YouTube, I didn't really know what the niche world was, or you know, higher end perfumes, more luxurious perfumes. So when I bought Kilian's Angel Share, this became like my Thanksgiving, Christmas scent. It's very cinnamony, warm, boozy. As the years have gone by that it has been sitting in my collection, I try to keep it just because of the fact that I love the bottle. I love the memories that it has, but I try not to like cling on to material things. Like if I'm not enjoying it no more, I don't have no problem passing it on. So I'm thinking about it with Angel Share just because it is getting a little bit more woody and more kind of masculine smelling to me. And every single time that I wear this perfume, I have to add like a sweet perfume or something that's like tonic, something that's creamy, just to smooth this out a little bit because it does smell a little masculine on me. And that's the only thing that I have never loved about it. It's a fragrance that reminds me of making coquito, those spices that you boil so that you can add it on to your coquito. That's exactly what this makes me think of. I'm just not going to be reaching for it because I found the one that works for me. So this one might be leaving my collection. I'm not 100% sure yet, but I love the bottle so much and I love everything about it, but I don't want to hang on to it just because of that. Followed along by this one that absolutely did not work for me. I thought that it was a very interesting scent. I thought that I was going to like it. It does have a little bit more sweetness in there. This is supposed to be like a dupe for Angel Share, but I don't consider it a dupe. I feel like it's a different scent. And this is by Lattafa, and this is Camra. And I love the bottle. Again, very nice bottle. It looks very luxurious and heavy and high quality, and this one is sweeter. So I got more sweetness out of this one than my Angel Share, but the dates in here, or there's something in here that the day that I tried to wear it, I just couldn't handle it. It's like too much. It gave me a headache, and once a perfume does that to me, it's out. I can't, because I get really bad headaches, and a lot of things kind of like trigger those headaches. So if I have a perfume that is making me get a headache, it needs to go. It needs to go. So unfortunately, Camra did not work for me. I know that there is another one. I don't know if it's a flanker to this one, but I'm kind of scared to try it now because I feel like this is just so this one's not going to be in my collection anymore. And this last one, I think it's time for me to give up, because at this point, it's just not gonna work for me. I was so excited for this perfume. I have decluttered it from my collection, so this is purely my fault. I thought that I would love and enjoy this one now that my nose matured. No, I think I still have a little girl nose. What can I do? So this one is the Dolce & Gabbana, the only one. I recently brought this in because I wanted to enjoy it. I love smelling it from the bottle, but when I put this on, I put it on the other day, messed up my day. Like, I felt like I did not smell good. I don't like that feeling, so I was just so annoyed. I tried mixing it with 71 just to add a little bit of sweetness to it because I just could not take. Now when I'm wearing this one, it's kind of smelling, I don't know if there's lavender in here or something that's kind of like aromatic, but I'm just not feeling it. And I was so excited for this one. I was very excited to bring this one back. It's the violet. It has to be the violet. There's something in here that does not let me enjoy the coffee, the caramel. And it's more of like an aromatic, fresh type of scent that I do not enjoy. Not fresh. I don't even know how to describe it. Like, it has to be the violet. That's all I could think of because all the other notes are totally fine with me. And violet is a note that I can struggle with. So this is one that you won't see on my channel anymore because I am just gonna have to give up on it, at least not anytime soon. This is a beautiful caramel coffee, just very mysterious and sexy and perfect for fall time. Unfortunately, it just doesn't like me. Those are the 3 that are going to be leaving my collection. Now I'm going to move on to my so-so. Like, I don't know how I feel about it, but I did get compliments on it, so I'm still trying to figure out if this is one that I will wear. But I will say that while I was wearing it, I didn't have that feeling of like, I smell so good, and you know, that amazing feeling that you get when you can smell yourself and it's just so good. I didn't feel that. So this is Lattafa Eclair, and these are all fragrances that I was very excited to try out because they've been sitting for a while. They've been sitting for like almost a year, so they have had time to get thicker and just really settle into what they're going to smell like. And this smells so good, don't get me wrong. This is still gonna stay in my collection. I'm not decluttering it. I just don't know if this is the type of fragrance that I want to wear by itself. I do definitely see myself spraying this on top of a perfume that I already put on to make it smell creamier, warmer, a little spicy. But when I wear it by itself, I feel like this is missing another piece to it. I don't know how to describe it. It smells amazing. There's absolutely nothing wrong with this scent. But when I'm wearing it, I'm missing like that perfumey, feminine, sexy touch to it. So I know that I can probably use this to layer with other fragrances to make them smell a little bit more gourmand, a little sweeter, that type of vibe, warmer, spicier. But I don't think I'll be wearing it by itself. So for right now, that's what I think about it. My husband gave me a compliment. He said that I smelled like cookies. I think I wrote it down. I think he said cookies. Yeah, he said that I smelled like a cookie with this one on. And I applied this one around 2 o'clock. I was gonna go out with my family and this lasted all day on me. It's not a beast mode fragrance. It's not one that you're going to smell really far away or anything like that, but I think that it does leave a very nice scent trail and it is a little closer to the skin. But this is one of those perfumes that you will get whiffs of it all day long. I wore this all day, came home, and I could still smell it before I showered. So performance, great. Scent is great. I would give this perfume like an 8 out of 10. So it's gonna stay in my collection. I love it. It's just not something that I enjoy fully by itself. That's pretty much the only thing. And that just makes me think that Bianco Latte is just not a perfume that would get a lot of love from me in my collection. So I think I'm just gonna stay with Eclair, keep trying it and see what happens. But I did get complimented from my husband on this one. And it does smell really nice and perfect for this time of the year. So that is Lattafa Eclair. Now let's get into the ones that just I loved, and they were just so good. First of all, YSL Black Opium Le Parfum. This just keeps getting better and better. The longevity is getting better. The vanilla in here and the way that this smells, so good. So good. Imagine the Black Opium DNA, but it's very far away. Like, they kicked that thing to the back and they gave you this creamy, vanilla, warm, beautiful, feminine scent with that Black Opium in the background. So you're still getting a little bit of a coffee, a little bit of like that perfumey Black Opium vibe to it, but the vanilla is so smooth. The vanilla is done perfectly. I think there's like 4 different types of vanillas in here, but it was worth it. This with time, I mean, when I got it, it was good. I loved it. But now is when it's smelling so good, so rich, just perfect for fall and winter. I have been enjoying this one, and this one for me gets a 10 out of 10. I love it, and it's one that I see myself finishing up for a cozy night in. You're watching movies, you have your Christmas tree up, you baked cookies, you're watching movies either with your partner, with the kids, even if you're by yourself, because watching movies alone on the sofa with some PJs, smelling good after you took an everything shower, there's nothing better than that. So I love to reach for this perfume for those types of evenings. And this is also even beautiful to wear to go out on a date. I would even give this to a man because it just is a scent that will make anyone smell irresistible. A little powdery, comforting, creamy, almond, which is one of my favorite scents. This is Van Cleef and Arpels, and this is Bois d'Or or Bois d'Or, or I know I'm not saying it right. This perfume right here, I picked mine up from Fragrance Nut, so I got it for 100 something. I don't remember exactly how much because it was a while ago, but man, this is so good. And this has notes that you don't usually see all the time. There's tobacco in here. There is mineral notes, which I don't even know how to, I don't know what I'm supposed to be smelling when someone tells me that it has mineral notes, but there's mineral notes. There is almond. There is, I don't remember off the top of my head all the notes, but I know that the tobacco is in there, and that shocked me a lot because I've never had luck with tobacco in fragrances until I wore this one. I love it. This is 10 out of 10 for me. The longevity with this. Here's an example. I can go take a shower 7 o'clock in the evening, do an everything shower, moisturize my body, put this fragrance on, watch a movie, spend time with the family, go to bed. I can wake up the next day and I can still smell this perfume. So if you were to put this on in the morning and you were gonna go to work, you will smell good all day. And this is a scent I think that will do really good in like an office setting as well, because it smells good, but it's not too in your face. It's just a smell to me that is very comforting and just very, just almost soothing. Like it just makes you feel really cozy and comfy. So another favorite. Next up, we have my Paris Corner, and this is Kissa Delicious. So this has honestly taken the place of my Sabrina Carpenter Sweet Tooth, and it smells very similar to Warm Vanilla Sugar from Bath & Body Works. That's kind of what I'm getting from this, but I might like this one better. This is getting so good. I can smell a citrusy scent coming out of this so much stronger than when I first got it. There's a citrus, there's a fluffiness, there is a sweetness. I do get kind of like a chocolate vibe from it. Right? It's not too spicy, it's not too warm, and it feels girly. So this one right here, I will not say that it's beast mode. I will not say that the performance is out of this world, like for example this one, but it is getting longer lasting. It is smelling a little stronger, and I'm really liking it. So this one is one that I have been enjoying this fall, and it's just perfect for fall weather because it's light enough for you to wear it on a day where it's not really cold outside, but then it's has the perfect amount of a little bit of warmth for those days that it is a little cool. So this is one that you can wear fall, winter, and probably spring. I just wouldn't really reach for this one for summertime, but I have really been enjoying this one. I would give this one like a 9 out of 10. Oh, you guys, this one, what a beautiful perfume. This has been getting better and better, and this one is perfect for those of you who are gourmand lovers. They did it with this. This is Diad, and this is Rise and Shine. They contacted me a few months ago. They sent over some fragrances. I let this sit for a little bit because I figured it was going to be perfect for fall and winter. So I put it on my tray this month, and you guys, wow. This one for sure is for those gourmand lovers. If you like eclair, think of this as, how do I explain it? I think this has the spice that this doesn't have. This has a little tiny bit of spice, but it's more creamy and fluffy and sweet. It does have a warmth to it, but this right here has a spiciness. It smells to me better than Jo Malone's Ginger Biscuit. So if you were not able to get your hands on Ginger Biscuit, if you felt like it just did not smell good on you, and you needed something that maybe had the same scent DNA, but something that just is a little smoother, that blends into the skin a little better, that it's not literally ginger. I can't do ginger when it smells like ginger. It's strong. It smells very strong, and I don't want to smell like that. I like to give like a little bit of a touch to a perfume with ginger, but this right here, beautiful. And let me read the notes that they have on Fragrantica, because I don't think I had found it on Fragrantica before, but it's there now. Okay, so the main accords for this one on Fragrantica are warm, spicy, cinnamon, vanilla, powdery, amber, lactonic, coffee, almond, and sweet. The perfect fall description. It has everything. I mean, it's perfect for Thanksgiving, the holidays, when you want to feel a little warm and spicy. Perfect. So listen to these notes that people are, because I think the way that Fragrantica works is, I guess people describe what note they smell. I might be wrong. But here are the top notes: cinnamon, almond, cardamom, and they have cake at the top. Then the middle notes are coffee, milk, and buttercream. And the base notes are vanilla bean, amber, sandalwood, and musk. I can definitely see how it says buttercream, because there is this creaminess to it, but then there is a spice, kind of like cinnamon. Even like if you had nutmeg in a drink, it just has a very, very spicy touch to it. So I like to layer this one with like a more creamy, soft scent just to kind of balance it out. But wow, this with time has been getting really, really good, thicker, stronger, and they did a great job with this perfume. So Rise and Shine by Diad. Next up, this is the fragrance that just made me kind of give up on Angel Share. Opinionated Scents has been saying it for a long time that she prefers this one over Angel Share, but I couldn't get my hands on it because it was always out of stock. This is Juliana's perfume, and this is Kissed by an Angel. This right here is what I would say I want Angel Share to smell like. So this has everything that I love from Angel Share. Toned it down a notch. It's still strong, it's still there, you can smell it, but it's not so screechy and sharp, because if you spray a lot of this, you will choke people out. Okay, so this one, you can definitely do more sprays, and they added caramel in here. There is like a sweetness. I think there's even chocolate in this one. It's my coquito smell that I smell here, that spice and everything, but you added a little bit of a creaminess and a sweetness to it. This is perfection. I can wear this one on its own, and I don't feel like I have to add anything smooth or creamy to it, because it already has that kind of feel to it. So if you are interested in a dupe for Angel Share, this is not like 100% dupe. I feel like they did it better, in my opinion. This is an affordable option, and I really love it, and I have been really enjoying it. So they did a great job with Kissed by an Angel. Next up, I have been wearing Jo Malone's Scarlet Poppy. This is another favorite for a few years now. I love to reach for this during fall and during winter. This is just like a very soft, super feminine scent. It's so feminine and beautiful, and I would wear this to go out on a date. I would wear this to go to a dinner. It's just so good. It smells a little powdery, smooth, very ladylike. Almost reminds me of like makeup. It's just very smooth, powdery, kind of like vanilla, almondy, fluffy. It just feels very delicate and kind of like romantic, and it's just one that every time I wear it, it smells so good. It lasts a good amount of time on me. I would say that this, again, not beast mode, but for it being a Jo Malone scent, this is one of the better performing ones, because the other ones are like, I don't smell them on myself after a while, but Scarlet Poppy, I can smell. The longevity on this one is better than the other Jo Malones, and it just makes me feel super feminine and pretty and beautiful. It's like a classy scent, but still also very nice for like a date night out. Like, it can be sexy as well, but classy sexy. So this one smells expensive. It smells luxurious. Definitely, if you do not like a powdery touch, I would not recommend this one, or I would tell you to try it out first. Beautiful for fall and for winter. It's one of my favorites. And last but not least, this is a new one that I have been using, and I have been using it quite a bit. And this one is from Kayali, and this is the Wedding Silk Santal. This right here, I know that the what was it called, rock candy sugar whatever, I forgot the name. I know that one sometimes gets compared with La Belle, and I feel like this one has a little bit of that too. It's kind of like what I wish La Belle really smelled like. It has this very powdery, almost a little woody sexiness to it. It's warm, but then there's this fruity, sweet, juicy touch in there. I used to get more of that champagne when I first got it, but I haven't been getting it as much now. But that opening is my favorite with that champagne note. It's just beautiful and classy, and I can see like long hair and makeup done, and I can see how this can be like a wedding perfume. It's just classy without it being boring. It has a little bit of personality to it. It's sweet, it's fruity, it's a little juicy. It is just everything. It has a little bit of sweetness, a little bit of woodiness. I feel like it has a little bit of everything, and it's just like the perfect overall perfume that you can reach for, that you're going to smell good no matter what. I am still getting to know her, so I'm not going to give like the super long descriptive review, but so far I'm loving it. And the longevity on this one, I will say, is not super duper 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 long lasting like this one, but it lasts me like a good amount of hours. I would say 4 to 6 hours, and on me it's a little bit closer to the skin. It's not beast mode or anything, but it definitely smells so good. And it's one that I would recommend for work, for date night, for even every day. If you want to go run errands with this. The Wedding Silk Santal is another one that I'm really loving. 10 out of 10 for me. That is my November tray update so far. There are a few leaving, and I'm proud of that. I think I have my collection right now close to 100 perfumes, and at one point I think I was past 200 and something. So I'm proud of myself. I want to get to the point where my collection is just very easy reach type of collection, and I'm getting there. I'm definitely getting there. I'm kind of like weeding out the stuff that does not work for me, and I'm so happy that you guys are here with me and we can chat about them, and you can give me your advice or your experience. Can't wait to talk to you guys in the comment section. If you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Because we have to hang out at least 3 times a week. That's how much I upload. I upload about beauty, fragrance, body care, just all the things that make me happy, all the girly things. And I am so happy that I have a community where I can share those things with you guys. And I always appreciate you guys so, so much. So with that said, give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed. And I will see you guys in the next video.